be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot. I be beaming.
What's the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. I hope you all are doing well. We done messed around and made it through the week. If this is your first time at the channel, I want to welcome you here. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and also go ahead and tap that bell so you're notified whenever I go live, schedule a premiere, or whenever I drop a brand new video. All right? So this is pretty easy. All right, y'all. So y'all know it's a lot of challenges going around right now. A couple of them require 2 people. A lot of them are meat, so I can't do those. And for anybody that's new to the channel, I'm not currently eating meat. I only eat seafood. So yeah, so I'm grateful for KC Connection. I'm about to go ahead and do her challenge, the cucumber challenge, and see how many of these I can knock down. All right, so I got me some blue cheese, got my water, and let's go. And you know I'm getting the story time too, so we'll get into that in a minute. All right. I love cucumbers. It's 21 of them. And I'm going to keep the ends so I can remember how many I ate. Alright. Sorry, I had to edit something out real quick. I'm over here cutting up. I was going to also dip this in tahini, but I couldn't find my tahini. So any of y'all like tahini? It's like this tangy, salty chili stuff that you put on like fruit and vegetables. Is good. I've definitely never just sat and ate cucumbers before. This is perfect though. When I woke up this morning, I didn't feel like cooking. I had some cucumbers in there already, so this challenge was perfect. I'm sure all of you are familiar with KC Connection, but if you're not, I will drop her link below in the description box. I feel like this is so loud. But it's Friday, y'all. Please tell me what y'all doing this weekend. What y'all got planned? If anybody new to the channel, tonight is family night. Well, I will be going live at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So y'all should come through. Come chat, come hang out with us. Bring your red cup, bring whatever you like. How many do you think I'm gonna eat? I'm curious. I definitely don't see myself getting through 21. I would like to get into double digits though. This weekend, I got a lot of driving to do. Gotta make a lot of stops. I'm going to a birthday party. I'm going to 2 birthday parties this weekend. It's Sagittarius season. Shout out to all the Sagittarius out there. Happy birthday, y'all. I know Keto Licious Ness, she said her stomach was hurting, or you know, some rumbling was going on after she had all these greens. So I wonder how I'm gonna feel. I'll let y'all know. On Wednesday's video, I was telling you guys about my podcast, Rhonda's Rehab. A lot of y'all have listened, left comments, sent me DMs, and I'm so glad that the episode about depression is really helping, like making people not feel alone. So it's those kind of messages and stuff that'll definitely make. I mean, I'm definitely motivated to keep going, but it's always nice to know when it hits home, or that, not when it hits home, but that somebody, you know, that it resonates. So thank y'all for hitting me up with those messages, leaving comments and stuff, leaving DMs. I appreciate that. If you want to get caught up on the podcast, please click the description box below. Go to my website, rhondasredsauce.com. Click on listen when you see Rhonda's Rehab on the landing page. It'll show you all the platforms. I haven't given y'all a bite, but I figured y'all didn't want one. I'm gonna eat something real good on Sunday's video. I'll make sure I hook y'all up there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna get to double digits. That was 4. I'm gonna go ahead and get into story time as well, so that this video is not super long. Alright? So, y'all ready? Let me go ahead and get into the story time. This story time is called What Happened to That Boy? Because that's all I heard after me and my first and only boyfriend broke up. That's all I heard. Like, what happened to that boy? What happened to him? So, it was perfect for me to go ahead and name it after a Birdman song. Well, I also want to tell the story, too, because I don't want to make it seem like I've never had a dude in my life, you know? Even though it wasn't a lot of them, I'm going to still tell you about the one that, you know, that was around. Alright? So let me take y'all back. Tell a little bit more about me. You'll learn more about my personality and how I'll evolve, too. So, when I first transitioned into high school, I was really quiet, y'all. Like, I know y'all may find it hard to believe, but I was just really, I was an introvert. Really kind of kept to myself. I was quiet. Kept to myself. But had a lot of friends. Does that make sense? I did. I always had friends. I never struggled with that, being social. Like, once somebody broke the ice with me and started talking, I was cool. But for the most part, I was pleasing myself. Was totally fine with spending my weekends at home with my parents, which drove my mom crazy. You know, because in high school, it's like, why don't you get out and go to the football game? Go do something with yourself. And I was cool with just staying at home with them. Just chilling with them, you know, talking on the phone or whatever, right? So, that's very much how I was. And also, too, in the transition into high school, I started dressing way more boyish. Now, for me, that was just how I wanted to express myself. But I was able to fly under the radar because of, like, the era at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, this was when baggy clothes were in. Women were wearing baggy clothes. So, you had the TLC, the Aaliyah, Missy, that kind of vibe. And it was easy for me to get away with wearing, Perry Ellis and Eddie Bauer and Nautica, because everybody else was doing it too, girls and guys. So at first my mom kind of felt weird about buying this stuff for me, but then she saw that it was the style, so she was cool. So I'm like, cool, I can get away with my baggy jeans, my big shirts. And I will say this too, even though I felt more comfortable dressing like that, I think a big part of it was that I felt really uncomfortable being 13, 14 years old and grown men hitting on me. So I wanted to hide my body. So that was part of it too. So when I'm in high school, I had friends who were older than me that were a year ahead of me. So they're in 10th grade, I'm in 9th grade. And I immediately find them when school starts. It's like all time. We fall, you know, we pick up where we left off from junior high school. I meet all their new friends. You know, everything is cool. But again, I'm very quiet to myself. And in this transition, I meet this girl named Christina. Christina was a really pretty girl. Like pretty and she knew it kind of girl. I don't know that she would really be my flavor like that, like somebody I would hang out with. But she was like cool by association. I wouldn't really call us friends, but we was cool by association, you know, because of like people I was cool with. So I find out, as soon as I see her, I see these chains around her neck. It's like a basketball chain, and it's like a herringbone. I remember how popular herringbones were. I want a herringbone right now, speaking of, I really do. Anyway, I noticed these chains around her neck, and I find out that she go with this dude named Damien. Damien is a basketball player. He's in 11th grade. Damien was cute as hell. He was a good-looking dude. Athletic. Even though he was in 11th grade, he was the captain of the basketball team. He knew everybody. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's her dude. Whatever. So, you know, I'm getting, you know, figuring my way around school, knowing where to go, who to hang out with, what to do during lunch, you know, being awkward as hell, stuff like that. So again, this girl, Christina, we on the bus one day, and I noticed that she on the same bus. So she lives down the street from me. I'm like, oh, okay, so she's down the street from me. Like, maybe we could find a way to be cool. We never really, for real, hit it off like that, but we definitely kept it cordial. She was never somebody I would hang out with one-on-one. And this is going to be relevant in a second, y'all. So 9th grade year comes and goes. My mom is trying to push me out the house to go to the games on Friday night. I don't want to. I started trying to be more social. Stop trying to be so awkward. I had body image issues. My self-esteem was really low, you guys. And it was just a lot. Just taking on, like, all these people and personalities. And it was a lot for me for somebody who was an introvert. So I used to love getting home, you know, being done with school, stuff like that. So 9th grade year comes and goes. I make it through successfully. It's now 10th grade year. And I feel better. You know what I'm saying? I feel more confident. I met more people. You know, I know more teachers. I'm just kind of getting in the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really involved in any activities at school, but I'm coming around a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little more comfortable. So we hear that Damien and Christina done broke up. And it's like, what? You know how it was back then, y'all. It's all everybody was talking about. We passing letters, you know what I'm saying, in between classes, talking about they breakup, because there wasn't no social media, so it wasn't no texting. So we talking about it in between classes. We writing about it. Everybody can't wait for lunch so we can gossip about it. You know, they broke up, and it's like, what happened? Did somebody cheat? You know, Damien was too good for her anyway. All this talk, right? And I'm like, damn. So now what? You know what I'm saying? They don't get back together. Like, that was the talk of the town. That lasted for about a good week or two. That's all we was focused on, was their relationship and they break up. So that came and went. So when things kind of died down a little bit after they break up, I get word that Damien likes me. But not from him directly. I'm like, what? Why would he want me? Again, I got body image issues. I'm dressed like a boy. But it's not weird because, again, the time, you know, the era that it was. But I'm like, that boy can have anybody that he wants. Why would he be interested in me? So, people keep on whispering about it, telling me about it. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, y'all so full of it. Like, y'all trying to pump me up. Like, nah, I don't think that he wants me. Maybe it's another Rhonda that we don't know about. And they're like, nah, it's you. I'm like, I don't know. So, one day I'm at home. I'm at home and the house phone ring. Now, mind you, I have my own line. So the house phone ring. I pick up the phone, like, hello? And another voice on the other end is like, hello? And I'm like, Christina? So she didn't call my parents' phone. So first of all, I'm like, why you calling my parents' phone number? If you need to talk to me, you need to call my line. Y'all, she starts going off immediately as soon as I pick up the phone. So I hear that, you know what I'm saying, Damien got a thing for you, and, you know, so what's going on with that? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Rhonda? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just broke up, and that ain't cool, and da-da-da-da. And I was like, what? She was like, you know what? I'm really just calling to let you know that I give you permission to go ahead and mess around with Damien if that's what you want to do. I was like, permission? Click. I hang up in her face. She called back. And I pick up the phone and just hang up. We didn't have caller ID back then. That's how long ago this was. It wasn't even no caller ID. But I knew it was her. She called right back. And I'm like, look, don't be calling my parents' house like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just disrespectful. If I hung up the phone on you, when you want to talk to me, call my number or talk to me at school. Like, don't keep on calling my parents' number back to back. Well, now, my mind is racing. I'm like, maybe Damien really does like me. This girl done went on her way to call me to give me permission. And I'm like, let me think about this. So I sit down, right? Damien had not stepped to me at this point. Don't know if he's gonna step to me. But I gotta think about it now. I'm like, what if, like, he says that he wants to date or hang out? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna say yes? So, I am already experiencing this internal conflict, you guys. I know damn well I like girls. Like, I'm certain about it. But I don't know how to come out and say it because back then it wasn't a thing. It was not cool to be with girls back then. So I'm like, okay. If my parents aren't suspicious about me not having a dude around, they're eventually going to get suspicious. So, this Damien thing might be right on time to buy me some time for them not to be suspicious about, like, just Rhonda like girls. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to keep that in mind. Number two, I'm like, if me and Damien get together, he's a junior. So I could fake it for a year. He's going to go off to college, so that's not that bad. I could do that. And then, of course, number three, I couldn't resist the pettiness of doing it because Christina gave me permission. I feel like I had to do it on the strength of that because it's like, how dare you? Like, we were cool. Again, I wouldn't consider her a friend. So if I wanted to talk to Damien to mess around with him or whatever, I feel like I had the right to do that. Some of y'all may think I'm wrong for that, but I'm just saying we weren't friends like that. We were cool by association. But for her to call and give me permission, I wasn't cool with that. So, this is just an introduction and backstory of what happened to that boy. And just kind of letting y'all know where I was mentally, the struggles I was going through with my appearance, my image, who I was, what I wanted, and just this thing being presented. You know what I'm saying? Because if a boy hadn't stepped to me in high school, I mean, I would have went through all of high school without a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what kind of red flags that raises, but I don't know. So, anyway, this is simply an introduction, y'all. Definitely gonna get into the thick of things on Sunday. Stay tuned to find out how we got together, when we got together, what we did together. Was there sex? Was there not sex? I don't know. You got to stay tuned. All right. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel full as hell already, y'all. 7. That's all I can do. I can't do no more. I don't know if it was the talking in between, but I can't do no more than that. My stomach is like rumbling right now already. You guys, it's the holiday season. If you want a bottle, please check out the link that is in my description. Go ahead and get yourself a bottle. Enter sauce on the way out. Give yourself free shipping. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, y'all. I'm going to come back with some really good food and, you know, really get into the thick of this story on Sunday. I'll see y'all that are coming through for family night tonight. Please be sure to check out my website, rhondasredsauce.com. Link is also below. Catch up on the podcast, you guys. Sign up for the writing series, Stacks. I'm going to keep on drilling that in your head, y'all, because I don't want nobody to miss out when it drops on December 15th. Excuse me. Y'all have a good day. All I ask is that you be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.